Hey, Taufik. Taufik, are you able to hear my voice? Just to show the thumb. That's enough. Okay. 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 Are you able to see screen? Are you able to see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's good. Okay, today we are going to discuss about first lesson, reading and analyzing of mobs. My name is Saiju David, and let us discuss about the first lesson. Before itself, just I would like to share this design of the textbook. Our textbook is designed, first part is geography, second is economics, third part is history, and fourth part is civics. So the social studies textbook is designed with the three different subjects: geography, economics, history, and civics. Again, this particular textbook, who designed, they also included several academic standards. There are 6 academic standards. The first academic standard is conceptual understanding. First academic standard is a conceptual understanding. That means you should understand the concept of that particular lesson, or some particular concept will be given. So our concept today is the reading and analysis of maps. We can read and analysis of maps. That is the first lesson. It is the concept of this particular lesson. What is the concept? Mapping. The mapping, 3 different things are there. One is reading the map, second one is analyzing the map, and third one is locate the map. What are the different things? Reading the map, analyzes the map, and we can also locate the places on the map. That are the 3 different things about the map. Now let us discuss about what is the different things about the map. Reading and analysis of maps. That is the first lesson. Agenda, explanation of keywords, explanation, and doubt clarifications. The ending section, I will ask if you have any doubt, you can ask in the end of the sessions. So what is the aim of this particular lesson? To enable the learners to understand how to read map easily. So what is the aim of this particular lesson? To enable the learners to understand or able to read the map very perfectly. So from this particular lesson, I collected a few technical words or keywords, that is satellites, photograph, cosmographic, and speculation. By the help of the dictionary, find out the meanings if you don't know. These are the keywords from the first lesson. And there are also some particular other words. What are the other words? Directions, conventional symbols, shade or colors or scales, and these all the different things are used and we can observe on the map. What are the things? We can observe directions, conventional symbols, shade or colors, and the scales also included on the map. So the first question I asked, how can we read a map perfectly? How can we read a map perfectly? By the help of the direction, conventional symbols, or shade or color or scale, we can read a map perfectly. But how can we read a map? We can read a map perfectly by the help of a direction, conventional symbols, shade or color, and scales. So how many directions are there? There are mainly 4 directions are there. Mainly there are 4 directions. What are the directions? There are mainly 4 directions: north and down, south, and here west and east. If you take any kinds of the map, the top will be shown with the north direction, and south or bottom is showing the map is south direction, and this side west, and here will be east. So these 4 directions are there. How many direction? Mainly 4 direction, and there also we can observe 4 sub directions: northeast, southeast, northwest, southwest. So there are 4 direction and 4 plus 4, 4 sub directions. These are the directions. So you should find out if you get any kinds of the map, whether it is a physical map or a political map or thematic map. What are the different maps we will discuss later. So if you get any kinds of the map also, there will be on the top, it shows the north, it shows the north direction, and the bottom it shows the south direction, and this side will be show east, and here will be show the west. Left side and right side. Right side shows east direction, and left side shows the west direction. So the direction is finished. Next, symbols on the map. Symbols. Several symbols we can observe. Sometimes they may be use some particular dot for showing the capital. Sometimes they may be show with the lines, boundaries of the countries, maybe boundaries of the state, maybe boundaries of a village or state or particular village or something. And sometimes they may be show with one small house, like it may be post office or whatever it may be. So what I said that they are using, or cartographers are using different kinds of the symbols. They are using different kinds of the symbols. They are using different kinds of the symbols for read the map. By the help of that symbols, we can read the map. Let us discuss. Anirudh, what happened? Anirudh? Anirudh? You raised the hand. Do you have any doubt?
No, sir. First lesson, right, sir? First lesson, question answers, right, sir?
First, let us complete the lesson, okay? Without
sir.
understanding, how can we write question answers? We can write, we will get a lot of time. First, let us complete. After understanding, let us write the question answers, okay?
Sir. Okay.
Okay, let us listen. Okay, see that what I said, that there are 4 direction, and there are a lot of symbols are also used. There are a lot of symbols is also used on the map. And next is shades and colors also used on the map for showing different things. And scales are also used on the map. So let us discuss about the symbols. What are the different symbols are used on the map for reading it betterly? So you can observe that several symbols are used. Here you can observe a particular symbol is used here. A particular symbol is used here. Here some trees, it is showing some forest maybe, and it is a PO, post office, it's a school. And here we can observe that mosque. Such a way, different symbols are used for showing on the map. If everything is in your textbook. So see that there are different symbols are used by the cartographers for showing different things on the map. Why they used? What is the use, or why did they use these symbols? Because we know that the actual distance or actual things we are unable to show on the map because our maps are too small compared to the actual distance or the place or continents or village or anything else. Do you get it? The actual things is very difficult to show same as it is on the map. So the cartographers converted that different things to show. They use some of the symbols on the map, and these things or different symbols they used on the map for showing different things. So anyway, there are some common symbols are also using some common symbols. Every map, some common symbols are symbols. What are the common symbols? Suppose here you can observe one arrow mark and showing the north. Why it is showing? What is this? It is showing the top of the map is in north direction. This is the north direction, bottom is south. So it's a particular common symbol is used. As well as we can also observe several common symbols are using on the map, that all the common symbols together called as conventional symbols. What symbols? Conventional. CONVENTIONAL. Conventional symbols. So the different common symbols are we can observe on the map, that all together called as a conventional symbols. And next, I also said that there are different direction, 4 direction and plus 4 sub direction. These all directions also showing with the different symbols that all called as cardinal symbols. Cardinal symbols. So if any symbols are using and showing the direction, that directions are called that particular symbols are called as a cardinal symbol. So 2 type of the symbols mostly using on the map. One is cardinal symbols. By the help of the cardinal symbols, they can also show the direction. And second symbols, the common symbols which are using on the map, that are called as a conventional symbols. Conventional symbols. So anyway, there are 2 types of the symbols are using, cardinal symbols and their conventional symbols. The second thing, how can we read a map in a better way? Scale. We all are using different type of the scales. You may also having scales, or you are also using the instrument box or a box. We commonly call in Telugu box. So see that the scale, but that scale and our scale on the map is entirely different. How it is entirely different? Why we are using this scale on the map? See, already I said that, and we discussed that the actual distance on the earth, because the earth is very, very, very big or immense in size. And mana bhumi baga peddadannamata, very, very big. I am very poor in Telugu. I don't know perfectly Telugu. So if I done any mistake, please pardon for me. So anyway, Earth is very immense in size. Earth is very immense in size or very big in size, but the actual distance we are unable to draw same as it is on the map. It's very difficult. So the cartographers, who is cartographers? The people or geographers who make maps are called as cartographers. Those who make maps, they are called as cartographers. Their work is cartography. What a cartography. So anyway, the cartographers used one techniques to produce the map, because the actual distance is very, very lengthy or it's very immense in size. Earth, take a village or a continent or any kinds of the areas, it is very immense in size. So they can't draw same as it is on the map. So that's why they use one techniques, that techniques is called as a scale. How the scale? They will convert the actual distance into centimeters. Suppose 1 centimeter is equal to 200 kilometers, or 2000 kilometers or 2 lakhs kilometers according to the length or according to the size. They will change the scale, or according to the map, the cartographers were changing the scale. Anyway, that scale means 1 centimeter is equal to any kilometers, maybe 500 kilometer, maybe 1000 kilometers, or 2000 kilometer, or 1 lakh kilometer, or whatever it may be. So anyway, the actual distance on the map it's unable to draw, so that's why, or the real distance is unable to draw on a small piece of a map, so the cartographers are converting the actual distance into a centimeter. It is called as a scale on a map. What is the use of this map? We can see that if you take a scale with a 15 centimeters, if you measure the map, we can find out that if you get to 1 centimeter, then you should, if it is a scale is 1 centimeter is to 200, then you should double from the southern part of India. If you get 10 centimeter, then 10 into 200, then you will get the actual distance. Such a way, the cartographers were converted the actual distance into centimeters. It is called as scales. By the help of the scale, they can measure or they can produce the accurate maps. They can produce the accurate maps. Next, about the third thing, how can we read a map in better way? Shade or colors. Shade or colors. You can see that different colors they are used. Common colors. Blue. Blue mostly they indicated and used for showing rivers or waters. Green they are mostly showing for forest trees and grasslands. Black they mostly for showing buildings, settlement buildings, and brown they mostly used for showing the riverbeds, banks, and sandy places. Red they shows mostly for main roads, airports, airships, and purple shows very high altitude. Such a way they are also showing different colors and showing the different things on the map. So the colors is also if you know the symbols and the colors, as well as the directions and the conventional symbols in better way, we can read a map in better way. So here we can observe that I given an India map, and north, west, south, and east is showing here, and this is showing here. And by the help of these different conventional symbols, direction symbols, as well as by the help of the shades or colors, we can read a map in a better way. So what is the difference between a map and a photograph? Let us see. Here we can observe that our satellites, some of the satellites which we launched in the space, took a particular photograph, satellite photograph. But here you can observe that the map. What is the difference? What is the difference between an image and a map? Can you say, anyone? Kirtana. Okay, K. Prashant is here. Let us ask K. Prashant. Good afternoon, Prashant.
Good afternoon, sir.
Can you see the map and image?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you identify what is the difference between first image and second image?
Sir, there is some. No.
Telugulo kuda cheppandi. If you are unable to say in English, you can also speak in Telugu. Not a problem.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
ఇక్కడ ఇట్లా మంచి ఉంది కదా సార్ ఇటు మొత్తం.
ఇక్కడ ఏం లేదు. We can see only continents and water. Okay.
Sir.
But here
Yes.
We can see even the boundaries of the state or continents or countries. Did you get it?
Yes, sir.
Here we
Yes,
can't
sir.
see the boundaries of the countries, but here we can able to see other countries or continents. My dear kids, while we are asking some doubts or questions, please respond it, Kirtana. Asking doubt if you have any mistakes also not a problem, ma'am. And because we are learners, you are going to learn. I am helping here. I am here for help you. Okay. నేను ఇక్కడ మిమ్మల్ని హెల్ప్ చేయడానికి అసేసిండు కాబట్టి నేను ఏదైనా అడుగుతేటప్పుడు మీరు రిప్లై కూడా ఇవ్వండి ఎందుకంటే మీకు అర్థమవుతుందా లేదా అంటే నేను ఎట్లా అర్థం చేసుకోవాలి. Did you get it? So whenever we are asking, please respond at least. Okay, ma'am. As she may be getting some problems. So anyway, let it. So see that here in the first image, it's taken a photograph by our satellites. Here it is not clear the boundaries. But in the second map, we can observe that clear boundaries, the country's boundaries we can observe, and same as well as the shape of that continents and everything become almost is drawn very neatly. So here we can observe that the difference between the image and map is showing with different political divisions. See, according to your textbook, different people made some of the earliest world map. That is the world as they thought. Why? A question. Different people made some of the earliest world map. That is the world as they thought. Why? Because the earliest people, they didn't travel in a long distance. Earliest people, they didn't travel in a long distance. So what they done? They drawn the map according to their wish or how they know the places, and they drawn according to that particular their own imaginations. Why? What was the reason? Earlier many members made maps. Babylonians, Sumerians, Greek people, Europeans, even Indians also made maps, but that was not an accurate map. Adi oka manchi map kaadu. Why? What was the reason? Because they didn't travel in a long distance, or they don't know about other continents, because we are using sophisticated traveling, different airways, waterways, as well as different things or different mode of transport we are using. But the earliest people, they didn't travel in a long distance, or even they travel, they may not be reached in the different part of the continent. So they don't know more about the continents and oceans, how many oceans was there, how many continents was there. So they didn't draw an accurate map. They made different kinds of the map. Sumerians, Babylonians, they made clay tablets. What do you mean clay tablets? By the help of clay, they produced maps. This everything we will discuss in the next class. So please read the textbook. Now you can ask me any kinds of the doubts, and we can also discuss in the different class about the different type of the maps. So we learned that today we discussed that how can we read a map in a better way? How can we read a map in a better way? By the help of the symbols. What are the different symbols? Cardinal symbols and the conventional symbols. And we are also using a particular scale. By the help of a scale, we can read a map in a different ways. So let me ask Krishna Sri.
Yes, sir.
Good afternoon, ma'am. What did
Good
you
afternoon,
understand from today's topic?
sir. I have understood the difference between an image and a map,
Okay.
and the importance of symbol,
Okay.
and why map is used.
Okay.
Yes, I have learned about this.
Can you explain about the conventional symbols? What do you mean conventional symbol?
Conventional symbols are symbols which are shown in maps to represent something.
Some common things. Commonly, we use some particular symbols on the map. It is called as a conventional symbols. What do you mean cardinal symbols, ma'am?
Sir,
Cardinal symbols.
I think the symbols which we use
To
like
show?
railway stations.
No, to show the directions. North,
Oh, to
south,
show the
west, east. Okay.
Okay.
Are you able to follow my language, ma'am?
Yes, sir, but just having some issues, sir, because you don't know Telugu, right? So
If you share, I can. If I want to go slow or if
okay,
yeah.
sir, it's okay. Your language is okay. You can understand.
Okay. Because from as it is, I'm taking first time. If any mistakes or anything else, we can share. Then only you can understand better way. That's why, my okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.
And next, Taufik. Good afternoon, Taufik. Taufik.
Sir,
What did you understand from today's topic, Taufik? No, already I unmuted you. How can we read map?
public class
How can we read a map very easily? Okay, Taufik is unable to give answer. Don't worry about Taufik. Even you are unable to speak in English, you can even speak in Telugu. Understanding is very important. Your language is not important. Language even you can learn in later. Okay. And Sri Dakshit.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Good afternoon, Sri Dakshit.
Good afternoon, sir.
Okay. Can you explain how can we read a map in better way?
Sir, we can read a map by using symbols and chains.
Okay. We can read a map by the help of different symbols and scale as well as directions. Okay.
And also directions and colors also, sir.
Okay. I hope you everybody understood from today's topic, and please take time to read the textbook. Then you will get a lot of different words from the textbook, and moreover, our textbook is also showing different things that please read the textbook, and you will also having lot of different kinds of technical words in this textbook. Find out the technical words and find out that meanings. Then you will get a lot of understanding. You are able to understand in better way. And please write few words about conventional symbols and how can we read a map. I will forward your homework to sir. Please collect homework from your Mahendra sir. Okay. Okay, thank you for everyone, and we can meet next day. Okay, goodbye.